Hello, math champions! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most important topics in grade 5 mathematics, understanding numbers. Whether you're preparing for your exams, doing homework, or just want to understand numbers better, this video is for you. We'll explore everything from place values to Roman numerals, from crores to comparing huge numbers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss our lessons. Let's get started. First, let's look at what we're going to learn today. Our learning objectives are super exciting. First, we'll understand large numbers. We're talking numbers up to crores. That's 10 million. Second, we'll master two different number systems, the Indian system that we use every day, and the international system used globally. Third, we'll learn the difference between a place value and face value. Trust me, this is simpler than it sounds. Fourth, we'll decode Roman numerals. You know, those fancy numbers you see on clocks and in movie credits. And finally, we'll learn how to compare and order really big numbers. All right. Now let's talk about place value. This is super important. The place value of a digit depends on where it sits in a number. Each position has a value that's 10 times bigger than the one to its right. Look at this chart. We have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakhs, 10 lakhs, and crores. Each position represents a specific power of 10. Let's take the number 5,43,21,678. The 5 is in the crores place, which equals 5 crore. The 4 is in the 10 lakhs place, which equals 40 lakhs. The 3 is in the lakhs place, which equals 3 lakhs. The 2 is in the 10,000s place, which equals 20,000, and so on. So we read this as 5 crore, 43 lakh, 21,678. Now, this is where students often get confused. Face value versus place value, but we're going to make it crystal clear. Face value is simple. It's just the digit itself. The face value of 7 is always 7, no matter where it appears. Place value depends on position. The place value of 7 in 5,678 is actually 70 because it's in the tens place. In the number 5,678, the face value of 5 equals 5, but the place value equals 5,000. The face value of 6 equals 6, but the place value equals 600. The face value of 7 equals 7, but the place value equals 70. The face value of 8 equals 8, and the place value also equals 8. Here's the key formula to remember. Place value equals face value times position value. So for the digit 6 in the hundreds place, the place value equals 6 times 100, which equals 600. Simple, right? Did you know that the same number can be written differently in different parts of the world? Let me show you. In India, after thousands, we have lakhs, which is 100,000, 10 lakhs, which is 10,000, and crores, which is 1,000. But in the international system, they use hundred thousands, which is 100,000, millions, which is 1,000, and 10 millions, which is 10,000. Look at this number. In the Indian system, we write it as 5,43, 21,678, with commas after 3 digits, then every 2 digits. In the international system, we write it as 54,321,678, with commas after every 3 digits. It's the same number, just written with different comma placements. When you hear 10 million on international news, that's the same as 1 crore in India. Now let's break numbers down into their expanded form. This helps us really understand what each digit contributes to the whole number. Take 4,567. In expanded form, we write it as 4,000 plus 500 plus 60 plus 7. See how we've broken it down? Each digit is multiplied by its place value. Let's try a bigger one. 2,35 south 678. The expanded form is 2,000 plus 30,000 plus 5,000 plus 600 plus 70 plus 8. Or we can say 2 lakhs plus 3 10,000s plus 5,000s plus 6 hundreds plus 7 tens plus 8 ones. Remember this formula. Number equals the sum of face value times place value for each digit. This is exactly what expanded form shows us. Time to travel back in time. Let's learn Roman numerals, the ancient number system that's still used today on clocks, in books, and in movie credits. Here are the basic Roman numerals. I equals 1, V equals 5, X equals 10, L equals 50, C equals 100, D equals 500, and M equals 1,000. Now, for the rules. Rule 1 is addition. When a smaller numeral comes after a larger one, we add them. For example, V equals 5 plus 1, which equals 6. Soothe equals 10 plus 1 plus 1, which equals 12. Rule 2 is subtraction. When a smaller numeral comes before a larger one, we subtract it. For example, IV equals 5 minus 1, which equals 4. Ni equals 10 minus 1, which equals 9. Let's practice. 14th equals 10 plus 4, which equals 14. XL equals 50 minus 10, which equals 40. XC equals 100 minus 10, which equals 90. CM equals 1,000 minus 100, which equals 900. How do we figure out which number is bigger? Let me show you the 3 simple steps. Step 1. Count the digits. The number with more digits is automatically bigger. For example, 5,678 has 4 digits, and 45,678 has 5 digits. So 45,678 is bigger. Step 2. If the digits are equal, compare from the left, starting with the highest place value first. Step 3. Compare digit by digit, moving right until you find a difference. Let's compare 4,56,789 and 4.65,321. Both have 6 digits. The first digit in the lakhs place is 4 for both numbers, so they're equal. The second digit in the 10,000s place is 5 versus 6. Since 6 is greater than 5, we know 4,65 and 321 is greater. Remember these symbols: greater than, less than, and equal to. Rounding makes numbers easier to work with. Let's learn when to round up and when to round down. Rule 1. If the digit is 5 or more, round up. For example, 76 becomes 80 when rounded to the nearest 10, and 456 becomes 500 when rounded to the nearest 100. Rule 2. If the digit is less than 5, round down. For example, 73 becomes 70 when rounded to the nearest 10, and 423 becomes 400 when rounded to the nearest 100. Let's round 567 to the nearest 100. Step 1. Find the hundreds place, which is 5. Step 2. Look at the digit to the right, which is 6. Step 3. Since 6 is greater than or equal to 5, we round up. The answer is 4,600. Look at this handy chart showing the same number rounded different ways. 3,456 becomes 3,460 when rounded to the nearest 10, becomes 3,500 when rounded to the nearest 100, and becomes 3,000 when rounded to the nearest 1,000. Every number has a friend before it and after it. These are called the predecessor and successor. Successor equals the number that comes immediately after. The formula is number plus 1. For example, the successor of 999 is 1,000, and the successor of 5,678 is 5,679. Predecessor equals the number that comes immediately before. The formula is number minus 1. For example, the predecessor of 1,000 is 999, and the predecessor of 5,608 is 5,607. Look at this number line. 4,999 is the predecessor, 5,000 is the number, and 5,001 is the successor. It's like a number sandwich. You might be thinking, when will I ever use such big numbers? Well, everywhere. Let me show you. In banking, banks handle crores of rupees daily, like 2,57,000, which is 2 crore 50 lakhs. India's population in 2023 was about 142,000. That's 142 crore people. The moon is 3,84,400 kilometers away from Earth. Blockbuster movies earn 500,000 rupees. That's 500 crores. India has 75,000 smartphone users, 75 crore users. The year 2023 in Roman numerals is MMSA. Why does this matter? It's essential for understanding money and budgets, reading news about economy and statistics, science and space exploration, sports scores and records, and business and trade. All right, time to test what you've learned. Pause the video and try these yourself, then unpause to check your answers. Question 1. What is the place value of 7 in 7,45,131? The answer is 7,000 or 7 lakhs. Question 2. Write 3,456 in expanded form. The answer is 3,000 plus 400 plus 50 plus 6. Question 3. Convert 99 to regular numbers. The answer is 19 because x equals 10 and ix equals 9. So 10 plus 9 equals 19. Question 4. Which is greater, 543,210 or 5,34,210? The answer is 5,43,210 is greater because in the 10,000s place, 4 is greater than 3. Question 5. Round 4,567 to the nearest thousand. The answer is 5,000 because 567 is greater than 500, so we round up. How many did you get right? Comment below. Wow, we've covered so much today. Let's quickly recap everything we learned. We learned place value systems, both Indian with lakhs and crores, and international with millions. We learned number forms, standard form, expanded form, and word form. We learned Roman numerals from I to M with addition and subtraction rules. We learned about comparing numbers using greater than, less than, and equal to symbols. We learned about rounding, when to round up if the digit is 5 or more, and round down if it's less than 5. And we learned about successor and predecessor, number plus 1 and number minus 1. Remember these 3 key points. Position matters. The same digit in different positions has different values. Multiple systems, both Indian and international systems, are valid. And practical skills. You'll use this knowledge your whole life. And that's it for today's lesson on understanding numbers. You're now ready to tackle any number problem in grade 5. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and comment below. What was your favorite part? Share this with your classmates. In our next video, we'll be exploring fractions. Trust me, it's going to be fun. Keep practicing, keep learning, and remember, math is everywhere around us.